Hey there, Tilray traders and investors. It's Rod with Pow Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news, and interviews. Also home to the best MJ community and the channel that was created by a retail investor for retail investors. Today is Monday, November 18th. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. In this video, we're going to be discussing Tilray Brands' CFO, Carl Merton, his spouse, has bought the dip, folks. It's about $35,000 worth. This was reported earlier on today. I shared it on X, but we're going to discuss all of that and more in today's video. Before we do, make sure to smash the like. It helps support me in the channel. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell. You'll be notified on any future videos or when I go live. And as always, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. And full disclosure, I do own Tilray in my portfolio. You can also follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. Handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. Also, shout out to High at 9 News. I was actually taking part in their daily MJ news show today, and there was a bunch of other panelists on there as well. And I covered this news story here. Australia's parliament set to vote on MJ legalization bill this month, so that'll be on November 27th. Exciting times. If you haven't seen this video, you can go over, give them a subscribe, and check out my segment on there. It is a bit lengthy, but it was a great show, and I'll look to potentially kind of join them again in the future, but might look to have Jason on the channel here as well. There's some sort of collaboration that we're trying to figure out. So if we can have him on the channel at some point, that would be great. But really appreciate the invitation there today. So this is great news. Australia, it's game theory playing out, right? Once one goes, they all go. Once one major country, we got Germany, Canada, the US on the brink of major reform. If we get Matt Gaetz appointed to Attorney General, either through recess or through the Senate, we'll see. But we know that Trump usually gets what he wants, and he said that he 100% wants Gaetz to be in there, so I think it'll happen. Here was the Form 4 that was filed today. So Carl A. Merton, the Chief Financial Officer of Tilray, you can see here on November 15th, 2024, the reporting person's spouse purchased 26,000 shares of common stock of Tilray Brands at the open market, and price per share was $1.36. Such purchase shares are held by the spouse of the reporting person. So you can see here 26,000. So it's about 35,000. Actually, investing.com reported on it as well. So Tilray CFO Merton's spouse buys $35,360 in company stock. So in the recent transaction reported of the SEC, Merton said that, or disclosed that his spouse purchased 26,000 shares of Tilray common stock. The shares were bought at the open market price of $1.36 per share, totaling $35,360. Following this acquisition, the shares are held by Merton's spouse, as noted in the filing. The purchase adds to the shares beneficially owned by Merton, bringing the total to 660,055 shares, excluding certain unvested performance stock units. Additionally, the filing indicates that 20,000 shares of common stock are held by Merton's spouse. And this news came just after, on November 8th, we had Irina Persovsky, who is a director. On November 8th, she bought 11,958 shares. So that was about, I think, like $20,000 at the price of $1.50, but that was done through derivatives. But overall, this is a great sign. And Carl's spouse loading her bags and buying the dip. So love to see it. There was also this news out late on Friday that Advisor Shares announced the reverse split of the MSOX ETF. So that was weighing on the sector today. You can see MSOX was down at the close about a little over 6%, and Tilray dropped to a lower low today. As expected, we knew to be expecting more downside based on this daily bear flag. So we had our high, low, lower high, very weak bounce, didn't get above the 0.32 fib to negate it. And then once we lost the low of the dump there at 136, that confirmed it. Then you just take your measured move there from the high to the low and move it out to your 0.382 fib. I've got log scale on here, and you can see here we're targeting about 114. So we are now within about 12% of that target. And crypto is extremely strong over the weekend and into today as well. So if you take a look at the watch list here for crypto, you got HBAR. They had an announcement with SpaceX, so that was huge. It was up at over 50% at one point, currently up over 42%. So you can see that correlation, that inverse correlation is very much there. And I think that once crypto tops out over the next couple of months, we're going to see MJ bottom out and start its new potential bull market. And like I said, this is great to see that we have Australia following in the footsteps of Canada and Germany. There's some concern with regards to Germany's government and the collapse of their government and the new one coming in, whether or not they're going to, regress or if they're going to move ahead with Pillar 2 as expected. But, this is, it's just a matter of when, folks, and not if. And again, it's only ever going to happen once. We've got RFK Jr. looking to head up the FDA and HHS, so he should be the head there. I don't foresee any issues with that. I'm pretty sure, at this point, I don't really see any issues or any chance that Matt Gaetz doesn't get the job. I mean, nothing's a guarantee, but I'm pretty sure he's going to get it. So we'll see what happens, either through, like I said, a recess or through the Senate. So what was that? Forget his name, John Thune, I think it was. Very anti-MJ. So there was a lot of FUD around that. But overall, the whole chart right now, the whole sector is just waiting for the sector to bottom out, right? We don't know when it's going to be. It could be in a couple of months, could be in a couple of weeks. It's more than likely going to be when Gaetz gets appointed and RFK Jr. and we get some sort of movement. We know we have the rescheduling hearing coming up on December 2nd as well. But as of right now, we're pretty bearish on all of our weekly timeframes. So some people were asking me today, when's a good time to buy Tilray? What's my next price target? Well, I'll be looking at that daily bear flag target of 114. We're back below all of our weekly moving averages, but we're set up for weekly bull crosses. We're set up for a golden cross over the next few weeks. But as of right now, MJ is just not the play at the moment, just not get any support at all from buyers. And in my opinion, I think that has to do with, again, the fact that big tech, crypto, AI, we also got NVDA, so NVIDIA reporting this week. So I think, like I said, big tech, crypto, once that tops out, MJ should go on a run. And even Matt Gaetz said that he will go hard on big tech, right? And easy on the MJ industry. So again, all the clues are there. All the stars are aligning that we're going to see the MJ industry start to bottom out and enter a new bull market. Could go on to become, I would say, if not the best performing, one of the best performing sectors over the next couple of years. You also got, biotech, which hasn't really participated as much as some of our other sectors. And then you've also got the psychedelic space, right? Which we know RFK Jr. is very pro MJ and psychedelics. So we'll see what happens. But overall, we just have to be a little bit more patient. And I'm going to follow in the footsteps of Carl Merton's spouse. I'm going to continue to buy the dip. I'm holding off. I haven't bought any shares at like in Tilray. I bought some other names, but in terms of Tilray, I'm waiting. I'm just being a little bit more patient. I think I'm going to wait closer to that 114 bear flag target. And I'm actually in the process of selling a couple of condos at the end of this month and waiting for January 1st when we get that extra 7,000 of TFSA contribution rooms. That's tax-free savings account. So I've maxed mine out. You get a certain amount lifetime, and then each year you get another, 6,500 or 7,000. I think this year it's 7,000. So I'll be able to add more beaten down MJ, and then all the gains in that account is tax-free, gross tax-free, right? Hence TFSA. So as of right now, waiting for crypto to top out as well. My crypto portfolio was absolutely booming over the weekend and today, but not so much in MJ. But there's a reason why I own a lot more crypto right now than I do MJ, and I'm going to be looking to rotate those crypto profits over the next few months into more beaten down MJ. And like I said, just hoping that MJ remains low until January 1st so I can stock up in my TFSA. All right, going to end it there. Let me know what you think of this news. It's Rod with Power Group. Thanks again for joining us in the pursuit of wealth, and we'll see you again on the next video.